Hello guys, welcome to the channel. Today we are looking at Xiao, the new character for patch 1.3. So, as all of you know, Xiao's banner is lasting for only 2 weeks, which gives you a little bit less time than usual to decide if you want to roll for him or not. Well, today we are going to look at his basic gameplay and I will give you my final thoughts on Xiao if you should roll for him. So before that, let's look at his normal attacks. Alright, so that's a 6 hit combo right there. And I'm clicking it quite slow to just show you guys the animation. But you can spam his attack relatively fast if you want. And look at it. The attack speed is comparable to a sword user, to be honest. If any case, it might be faster than some of the sword user. And here is his E. His E is basically a forward charge, right? So you get 2 charges of E. As you can see the countdown. It's the same with Ganyu if you got C2 Ganyu. So it's pretty spammable in a way. It's 10 seconds cooldown, but you get 2 charges. So you can decide when to use it and just space it out a bit spartily. With that being said, let's look at how he deals damage to the opponents. By the way, there is a soft trap in this type of trial content because they are giving us slimes. So if you don't know, you get a lot of energy from decreasing the mobs HP to like half, and of course when you decrease the HP to 0, you get another bonus damage. Bonus energy. So as you can see from here, he is sucking up so much energy. So that might not be the case in the overworld content or even in Abyss, right? So that is one of the hard lessons that I have to learn while pulling for Ganyu. If everyone remembers, Ganyu's trial team com, whoa, shit. If everyone remembers Ganyu's trial team com, she basically recharges her energy so fast that her ult is up in no time, right? But I find that is not exactly true in the overworld and Abyss content. Just because there is not that much enemies running around for me to kill, especially the small slimes. But with that being said, let's take a look at Xiao's ult. So he pops his mask, and from here on, all his damage is animal, as you can see here. But right now, I'm only playing around with the normal attack, right? I'm not even going through his most ultimate attack, which is the plunge shot. That is going to give you most of the AoE damage from Xiao. So let's take a look at that. So that's basically what you do. You just jump up and plunge down. That's a no-brainer kind of attack, right? Like literally no-brainer. Well, in comparison to, let's say, Ganyu, right? Where in the normal Ganyu run, you are basically aiming and moving and yes, Ganyu does big damage, like one of the hugest in Genshin Impact ever. Let's say that's not calculating Xiao within that calculation because Xiao just came out, right? We do need some time to test him. But Ganyu's gameplay is kind of clunky. And for mobile users, to be honest, it's not going to be optimum. But for Xiao, look at him. He's just... all you have to do is jump and plunge. Jump and plunge. And you can just repeat this indefinitely. Look. And the attack speed is crazy. But you do have to remember the fact that out in the real world, you are probably not getting that much energy recharge back. So your out time might not be as, you know, as high as you think. So that is the trap that I'm warning about. You really need to bring this character into the real world and see if he can get his energy recharge back as quickly as, well, as the demo, right? So basically, because now when you're in out form, you are not generating any energy at all, except for the fact that, you know, when you bring down the slimes to 50% damage, 15% HP, you generate like some particle, and if you kill them, you generate another particle. But from the looks of it, his normal plunge attack does not give any energy at all, like 0, not even 1. So to me, that's a red flag right there. That's something that you have to consider in the real world, and of course in Abyss Challenge, where you get the debuff for energy, for not being able to use your energy, right? So wherever he's in his out form, he's not generating any energy. So you might need a very battery heavy team to support his gameplay. And of course, another thing is, a lot of YouTubers have been saying like Xiao is a crazy, selfish character. Why is that? Because whenever he's in out form and you switch out to, let's say, your supporting character, and you switch it back, his out form is gone. Just like that. So the basic gameplay would be keep Xiao on the field as much as possible when his out is up, and when his out is down, switch it to your supporting character to generate more energy. Or, you know, you can generate it through Xiao's E. So you're basically saving Xiao's E for the downtime of your outs if you don't have your energy back. That is one of the traps that you guys need to remember, right? He might be dealing a lot of damage to a lot of enemies, but, well, not all contents have like 6-7 enemies piled up for you to get their energy. So that's one thing you really need to watch out for. Well, as I was saying before, his gameplay mechanic is a no-brainer. You just jump and do a plunge attack and repeat. That is so much easier than Ganyu's gameplay, where you have to do aim shots, you have to dodge, and you have to wait for like a good 2 seconds before you get the second charge shot up. So in terms of the ease of gameplay, I think Xiao is up there with Dailuk. Like, Dailuk is a very straightforward character, right? You E, you normal attack, and alternate. So with Xiao, it's about the same. You jump, you plunge, you jump, you plunge. And if you do that constantly, you are dealing a lot of damage. And it's not just single target, guys. It's AoE damage. So you are dealing quite an insane amount of damage with Xiao. His gameplay is relatively easier to use, especially for mobile players, right? For me, because I wrote for Ganyu the last patch, I have to switch my gameplay to PC. And before that, I was using mobile and I was trying out Ganyu, and it just did not work, guys. The aim shot on Ganyu is so hard to achieve on a mobile platform. So I have no choice. I have to download the PC version of Genshin and start to play on the PC. But with Xiao, he is so friendly in his mobility that I think it's a no-brainer for anyone who wants an easy type of gameplay. But that being said, do remember he is a character that is in, well, the sort of scaled up character. He's going to do a lot of damage in the test runs, but typically I think it will be more realistic to get maybe about 10k per plunge if you're just building him like to level 70 or 80 and with a semi-okay artifact set. So that's the trap about the test run characters. Of course they will give you more slimes so that you can spam your ults a lot faster. Of course they will give you pretty decent energy recharge so that well, you can, you know, do more ults and, you know, get hooked on the character. But guys, do remember there is a test run trap. If you feel like you like his gameplay, sure, go ahead, roll for him. But do not expect to get that kind of number like on the get-go. Especially the energy recharge part. That part, I cannot stress enough. So, with that being said, am I going to roll for Xiao? Maybe not. Well, but that's for me personally. I have spent all my promo gem on Ganyu, and I'm pretty happy. Like just the last minute before the Ganyu banner ends on the 2nd of February, I wrote my third Ganyu, making my Ganyu a C2, guys. So this is my C1 PT, which I spent so much time to roll for. Then I got official, and of course these are all like single pulls. I did not do like 10 pulls. I was hoping that I can get like Xiao, but well, the game gave me a Ganyu, which is okay, not bad. That's like the last day for Ganyu roll. So, am I going for Xiao? Maybe not. Well, I won't be aiming for him, but I will do like consecutive 10 wishes throughout the gameplay. Like once I hit 1006 Primal Gem, I'll do a tempo without specifically aiming for Xiao. But if I do get him, I will update you guys as soon as possible. And one of the thing is, I actually have Xiao's weapon. I got this from a pity pool in the normal banner. So I don't know, it might be a blessing in disguise. I would not aim for Xiao, but I would not stop pulling my free Primal Gem as well. If I get him, I get him. That would be the best. But if not, I would not be specifically aiming for him. Well, with that being said, there is tons of new content in 1.3. I will be going through some of them on live stream, and I will be going through some of them in my YouTube channel. So, for those of you who like this content, please give me a subscribe, give me a like, and check me out on my Twitch channel, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.